Welcome to the OnlyRoofers podcast. My name's Elizabeth, and today we have our co-host Vince,
Hi, everybody.
and we have the pleasure of interviewing Amparo Sancen from Sancen Contracting. Welcome, Amparo.
Thank you, thank you. My name is Amparo. I'm working with Sancen Contracting since 2007, and that's a pleasure to be with you. That way, I learn a lot from you guys.
Just her, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't teach that much. I'm really here for my looks. She's just here for the brains.
So tell everyone a little bit about your experience in the roofing industry, kind of a brief overview of your journey so far since you got started.
Okay, right now that's a great experience for me to have a people like you, Elizabeth, that help a lot of the roofers, and you help me a lot too.
Yeah.
To understand a little bit more about the insurance process. On 2007 when I started this business, I don't have any help. I don't have any clue how to deal with the insurance. I lost a lot of money because I don't have the knowledge that I have now, and I have the right people to ask in question, and they can help me and support my business. And that's one of the reasons that I love, and I go every single event because I learn, I meet more people, I make a good friends, and they teach me, and maybe I teach a little bit about my experience. Like, you have to have support, you have to be close with the right people, and get good friends.
Did you start off doing just roofing? Were you doing like roofing, gutters, siding? What trades were you guys doing since 2007?
In 2007, I started remodeling. I was working in the medical field. And, I have a dream. I want to spend more time with my daughters. That's what I started my business. Say, that's a good time. I help a lot of my friends give estimates, talk with the homeowners. Because, one of the problems on our community is the English.
Yeah.
And I was speaking a little bit better English than them. That way I can help them. And, I started thinking, I started feeling the passion. You have to feel the passion.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And on that point, I said, if I help them, I can start my own business. And the right people help me to grow my business because they help me to do the jobs. We do a lot of kind of kitchens, bathrooms. But I started when we have a storm in 2008 in Georgia.
Wow, you went into business right on time, huh?
Yeah,
It's all about timing.
yeah, that's what I start. And I do my first roof, and I feel like this is what I want to do for my whole life. Because on remodeling side, you have to spend so many weeks, months, and on roofing, it's more quickly.
Week and done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the good thing is have the right people. Now,
Definitely.
I'm thinking so. I try to help a lot of the women. They start doing this business, and I just told them, hey, I can teach you a little bit of what I know. That's better. I save you years on mistakes that I did it.
And money.
Yeah. How has it been having a family-run company all of these
Yeah,
years?
that's what I always love about seeing
Yeah.
you come to the conferences. I call it the Amparo gang. You and your daughters and just like a wolf pack coming together. I love seeing it personally. So what's that like?
Same.
That's what was going to be my question. Like, you really have that family tight knit you were talking about. What's that like?
Yeah, the thing is, when they was little, they just see me working on the field. We pick them from the school. They go with us all the time to inspect the jobs. Sometimes the little one have the magnet, and they love play with the magnet. That's something they feel the passion to go over there with us. We get a few jobs just because they see me with my daughters just checking with the nails. And the neighbors, they told me, I want you to do my job because this is a family business. I want to support your family. That's something that made me proud. And I'm working so hard because they are behind me. They are so proud of me. They always behind say, yes, Mom, you can do it. Like this morning, they told me, you have to go. You have to go because this is a really nice and great network for you. And I know you love talking with everyone. That's what I'm here.
Do any of them want to continue into the family business, or have they said, hey, you know what, Mom, I love it for you, but I'm going to try something else? And what are your thoughts?
Inspire
what
them to do
been their
more.
thoughts on that?
That's the key. I'm thinking so they feel so proud what I'm doing in the right way that I'm doing, because my daughter, she's in college. She's almost finished her career, and last month she told me, I'm going to finish my career, but I'm going to back working with you, because she working with me. She worked with the insurance. She helped me with the homeowners. She know a lot in 1 year she learned a lot. And the little one, she wants to go to the school for a medical field.
Wow.
But now she changed her mind. She want to be a public adjuster too, and she helped me deal with the
Inspiring
insurance.
people over here.
And I have a little baby, 3 years old. And some of the hard part is to have a little baby. And we have a storm. I love chasing the storm. That's my second year chasing the storms. And bring the baby with me at the beginning, that's a challenge. That was hard because it's a little baby, but we have the RVs. We have everything what they need. But that was hard. That was really hard for me.
And
That's
you
the
did
hard
that
part.
2020, right? Or 2021?
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
amazing. That
Wow.
you still keep that grind with your kids, your babies,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can convince my family to get into an RV. I have 4 prima donnas,
Yeah.
and they sit there, hey, we're gonna go to some middle of town,
He's
middle of
married
nowhere.
to a Cuban, Cuban
Yeah, so
women
I don't know if
are
I
not
can
so
convince
easy.
my Cuban wife and my 4 kids to jump in an RV unless I had 18 extra batteries and.
Yeah.
The good thing is my daughters, since they was little, we have a lot of struggles on this business. We up and down. But you know what? Something they always told me, Mom, you make us our life easy. Sometimes maybe we don't have electricity on the RV or we have some problems, and I get all my candles and make like romantic dinner. And they always have to have something
To
better
look
for them,
forward to. Yeah.
and they always remember.
How do you teach that to your kids? I know it's not so much the OnlyRoofers podcast kind of question, but we like to ask questions a little bit, get a little bit to know you better. How did you teach that to your kids? A lot of kids today, they don't know they have it good
So
and how well they
ungrateful.
have, and super grateful for the life they have, seeing their parents grind, and where they're like, yeah, that's what parents are supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to work for me. I'm entitled and get me my money, Dad. So and Mom and so on. So how did you teach them that?
I think so because we always be so transparent with them, and we always like when we have to pay the guys, we put the money there, and they help me with the payroll. If we have to collect something, we have to bring materials with the guys. They see it. Maybe because we always let them know. That's where we came from. We came from nothing, and we start getting better and better and better. That's what I think. I don't know how I did it, but I mean I did a great job with my daughters.
You really did.
Because they love what I'm doing, and now they're behind me, they helping me, and they want to continue in this business.
Yeah, you
When I
inspire
bring
them.
them-
If I brought my kids to a trade show, they'd be like, Dad, when are we leaving? They're around you, following you. They want to be, and it really, for me, as a parent, I see you having, and I'm always like super impressed. Like, if I was 17, 16 in
Yeah.
college, I don't want to go to a roofing conference. I don't even want to be in roofing. Why am I here? But I think they want to see you and want to see you succeed, and they're
Yeah.
super inspired by how you grind away at this business.
How has it been with your husband seeing you kind of become, because you're at every show, you're involved with a lot of different people, so many people know who you are. How does he feel about all of this, this progress that's happened for you?
Well, he's happy because he was with me all the time. He never be.
Now he gets a break.
Yeah. he support me. Like he was yesterday, he take care of the baby. I have time to be here. And he always support, like, okay, if you have to travel to Orlando, okay, let's go. You can go, I take care of the babies, or I can drop off the kids at school. He always be there, support me.
Aw.
And he's happy. He like to be like he like to watch my pictures
Aw.
because yesterday he texted me, "Hey, you don't post anything. Are you gonna post some
Aw.
pictures?" That's what I like. He likes to be
That's
on the
so
behind.
nice. That's beautiful to hear about you being able to really grow to your full potential, having a husband who supports you not only in your guys' business but also with your family. That takes a really special man as well. So obviously you're making some really good decisions on the personal side. What do you think? Why do you think you do so well when it comes to your family structure in being a boss woman, right? Because I am recently trying to learn how to balance that out more, how not to just be a boss chick, but to be a good mother and be a boss is a hard struggle, and a good wife and be a boss.
That's a hard part. That's a hard part because some people they told me, "Are you working with him?" Say yes, we're working 25 hours. Because
Yeah.
maybe we sleep together, we drink together, but
Yeah.
we're working all the time. And the good thing is when we are working separate, he called me and we miss each other. Like, oh my God. We get home, sometimes we get disappointed with some decision that I make, or he make a mistake or make a mistake. And it's hard when we get home and we're going to have a dinner. Like, I have to relax and just say, And sometimes my nephew was with us a year, 1 year. And I told him, hey, this is not a family problem. This is a business problem. Just let me calm down until we get the dinner right on the right way. But sometimes it's hard.
It's hard to separate it.
Yeah.
My wife worked for us for a little bit, and it was impossible. It's hard because, They want to talk to you about business, and when you get home, you don't want to talk about it. You want to have your family time. You want to enjoy your kids. You want to enjoy your husband, your wife, whatever it may be. That separation is super hard. And I'm super impressed by people who really have that line in the sand. Like, if this is family time, we're not going to talk about it. And it's hard to like eat it, suck it up, separate it, and then get into dinner. Put a smile on your face. I love you, but in the back of your head, like, I want to strangle you at the same time.
How do you calm yourself down from like work issue when you're about to have like a personal family time?
I just
dinner?
have to just take a 30 minutes alone, drive somewhere, and when I come back, it's different. Because if you stay there, it's hard.
Get out of the moment.
Yeah, that's something. Or yesterday, when I get home, I just turn on the TV. We have a dinner and we watch a movie. That make us relax and and have family time.
That's amazing.
That's really good. Is there any like kind of final tips you have for people who have their kids in their business or watching them, their spouse, and so on?
Something that works for me at the beginning with my oldest daughter is bring her, not with me, working with me. I work like another friend, bring her with their team, knocking doors. They can see the job, what they do, not with me, with somebody else. And I did it the same. I take the t-shirt for another company, I bring another for my daughter, and we start doing the job for somebody else for 2 days. And she feel like, oh my God, I'm proud of you, because when they know at the end of the 2 days who she is, that she was my daughter and I'm on a company, they was like, oh my God, you're so lucky. You have to do this for your mom. And that's how she inspired, like, if I can do for somebody else, they do for somebody else, I can do for you. Right. That's when she changed her mind. That's what I told everyone. They have a kids on the same age. Say, don't bring your kids with you. If you have another friend, bring with your another friend, send them a week. They don't have to pay them. Just they're going to have the knowledge and the experience,
exactly.
and they're going to do better for you.
I love it.
Definitely.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us on an episode of the OnlyRoofers podcast. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for the next show.
See you guys.